For just $1 a day, you could support one of these crazy people who undertook a much bigger challenge than I really thought it was. We're officially on hole 3. This is going to be a par 4 from what we're thinking. We're basically, so the guy who did all the Traco stuff, he's gone forever, gone, not forgotten. Would love for him to come back, but he's not here. So we're basically taking, and I know you can't see none of this on video really, but basically what we've been working on looked like this just a mere hour ago. And now we have, well, we're putting everything in giant piles first off, so it's very hard to tell. But now we have it looking like this, which is pretty big. But we got to do about 8 acres like that by hand. So we got a lot to do, and I'm sweating a lot. We're out here at the course. Today is our first burn day, I guess. Over the course of the last couple of weeks, we've been making a bunch of giant piles. And today we officially get to burn some of them. I think we've officially made 3 holes. I know that sounds kind of sad, but we got 3 that are pretty semi set in stone. And then today, once we get some of this stuff kind of starting to burn, then we're gonna go ahead and start cutting out our hole 4. Now, hole 1 through 3, hole 1 and 2 had already been cleared out a little bit by a guy with a machine. Hole 3, which I'll show you guys here in a little while, was completely by hand. And it's gonna be a par 4. It'll probably only be like 500 feet, 550 feet, but you gotta throw over a creek. It's pretty heavily wooded. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I think the elevation change will probably you're probably gonna go up 20 feet. So that'll be neat. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We did get the blessing from the fire department to burn, so we're doing a little bit of that. Before I go too much further in this video, I want to do the giveaway from last video. If you hadn't seen it yet, me and Jesse got in the pond at Milan. We got out like, I don't know, 54 discs. So go watch that video, go check it out, go like it. But we're gonna give away a disc from last video here in 3, 2. Congrats, message me on Instagram. If you're new here, I give away disc every single video. That's kind of like my thing. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, just comment whatever I say to comment. Pretty easy. Also, in other news, we're having our big course fundraiser on Saturday. Gonna be a lot of fun. If you're local, I'll explain it to you real quick. We're basically doing a pitch and putt in downtown Fulton. All the baskets will probably be less than like 150 feet. Definitely gonna be like 2 or 3 ace runs. We're gonna have 9 holes total. We've already got enough people bringing baskets, which is incredible. You can play as many times as you want to. You just got to pay $5 a time. The winner is actually going to win a brand new Prodigy Apex bag, which is going to be pretty sweet. But the biggest thing about the fundraiser is when we raise 1,000, we're going to give that 1,000 to the city. And that's kind of like a good faith number for the city to go ahead and buy the baskets. Maybe next week we'll have baskets ordered. And the big deal about that is, I think once we have the baskets ordered, that's going to really motivate some people locally to help. And it's going to motivate me and the whole gang more to get out here and get some holes designed, because we'll officially be on the clock. Since the last course update, the weather has been nothing short of a nightmare. It rained extremely heavily for 2 weeks straight. And then now the Tennessee heat is outrageous. So like it's over 100 degrees right now. It feels like over 100. And there's a really bad poison ivy problem. So I got to wear long sleeves, but we out here. Well, fire in hole 3 is going strong. That's crazy. So this is our par 4. Got Justin going ham on a down 3. Basket's gonna be up here, kind of with the sun shining in on it. New tee pad be right here, and we're trying to force our way that way. Okay, I don't know if you can see this at all. I'm gonna try to show you. Hole 3's tee pad, back there in the corner. Throw over the creek, got across here. We're obviously burning all this. We've got a bunch of burn piles. This is kind of your fairway here. And then where they're standing, off to the right, it goes uphill. basket's gonna be up here. It's gonna be a pretty sick hole. Probably only like 515 feet, and it'll be a par 4, but there's gonna be a lot of danger. So, and an early kicker, like it's immediate 4 at best. So that'll be kind of neat. I don't even have to go to the gym over the next couple months. This is exhausting. It is a new day, and I want to show you guys the progress we've made. Probably not substantial at this point, at least to what you guys will think, but it's been a lot of work just to get to here. This spot right here, which is basically where you pull in, it's technically not part of the park, but the neighbor has gave us permission to have a practice basket right here.
The game, we're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there.
So we're gonna put one of those right there as soon as you get here, which will be pretty neat. Now I'm gonna show you the first couple holes, which I've showed you in previous videos, I guess, but we haven't had any of like the clearing itself done yet. So hole 1 right here, we're gonna tee off from kind of down at the bottom of the hill next to this creek. We're gonna have this nice little overhang above us, and it's kind of just gonna be a simple, I don't know, probably 250 foot hyzer shot to start the day. The cool thing about it will be we will probably elevate this basket up here to kind of start with something pretty special, make it kind of memorable. There are deer everywhere here. Every single time we're out here we see like 8, and I hope they're gonna stick around once we have the course in. I don't know that they will, but maybe there's a chance. And it'll probably never receive enough traffic that they'll ever feel like they need to leave. So that'll be kind of neat. They're about as friendly as they can be. I mean, for a deer to have almost no concern about me, it's impressive. And that's a buck at that. Hey little buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna let him do his thing. That way, maybe he'll hang around. Well, anyways, where he's up there currently hanging out, hole 1's basket is gonna be up here with him. He's still there, he hadn't left. Somewhere in this area. Well, anyway, so you're gonna play hole 1, then you're gonna walk down to where I am, right next to the creek again. And then we're gonna have this hole right here, which basically is probably gonna be roughly between 280 feet and 300 feet. We'll make a backhand line or a forehand line eventually. And it'll just be kind of fun second little hole. Probably gonna be a hard birdie, but definitely a simple par for most. So as you guys can see, we've done a lot of spraying out here, and we've officially been out here enough that we're kind of getting some of this stuff taken care of a little bit, which is pretty exciting. We're starting to create some paths. Here's what's left of burn pile from round 1. I need to set that back on fire. Dude just pushed all this up together, which kind of sucks because none of it'll burn unless we pull it all apart, but it is what it is. So hole 2's basket, tee pad way up there. Hole 2's basket's gonna be somewhere in this vicinity right here. And then after you get done playing it, we're gonna have a bridge built to the corner over there, where you're gonna walk over to the corner and tee off from the corner. This bench has actually managed to stay through all this, which has been kind of cool since it was here back when the park was for walking. All right, this hole right here, I can't really fly my drone through it yet because this little branch right here is in the way and I haven't cut it yet. It's kind of the last thing I need to cut before you're gonna throw over this creek. You're gonna land anywhere over here in this landing zone, right? So if you land anywhere in this vicinity over here, we are then gonna have a nice little pitch up to, don't mind all the piles of stuff. We got a lot of that right now. You can see we've been putting in work out here though. All this will be burned eventually. We just gotta get to that point. We gotta get everything dried first. But yeah, so you're gonna pitch up, you're gonna land somewhere over here, then pitch up. We're gonna have the basket just up here, right here, next to the light. That way you can kind of see the brightness kind of just shining down on the basket. Should be kind of picturesque. So what we're thinking on the next hole, up here is where this basket is. The next tee pad is probably going to go down here, and this is going to be another par 4. Once we get this cleaned out a little bit more, you're going to throw up this little elevation here, which is probably like a good 15 feet up in elevation. You're going to want to push as far as you can. You're going to have to go up this, which is fine. Oh, there's a fawn. Wow. There's mama. Probably doesn't love me right now. So you can see we've cleaned out over here just a tad bit more. But now this next shot, you're gonna try to land somewhere in this vicinity. Still got a lot of cleaning out to do. But then hopefully you're gonna go up here and then you're gonna push through this tunnel, which is basically a tunnel of trees for like another 250 feet. So this will probably be another, I don't know, 500 foot par 4, but gonna be kind of challenging. We still got a lot of cleaning up to do on it, but that's kind of as far as we've made it on this journey so far, those 4 holes.